What is up, guys? I'm here sitting at such a nice view. It's a bit cloudy, breeze, cold breeze. Sitting here, watching birds, watching the sea. So silent. Such a peaceful environment. There's no people. For some reason, everything is empty. I think people are at work. I was like, let's take a moment to kind of self-reflect. I was talking to a few friends, few family members, and then did some self reflection. And I was like, why not put it out there and share a bit of learnings that I have gotten so far? So, this is my first time traveling out of my own home country. And the learnings that you get when you're traveling alone, all by yourself in a different country, you don't know the language, you don't know the people, the customs, the culture, kind of pushes you. It pushes you to your boundaries. It makes you aware of a lot of things that you would not be aware of when you're back in your hometown in the cozy, comfortable environment. Kind of makes you uncomfortable again, which makes you learn, which really exposes yourself to you in a sense. So that's something I'm really grateful for. That I was able to get this opportunity, and hopefully, I'm gonna make it possible to do more of these. At first, I was like, let's apply, let's build our passport, and then get into a country, kind of live there for a while. Uh, just for the sake of the safety of dual passports, for the future of my family, and maybe build some generational wealth in these different countries, learn from a lot of people, connect with people. But now that I'm traveling and this is like I'm experiencing this, I'm really enjoying it as well. You're alone, you're in a different environment. You have to be more serious, more disciplined with your work, your schedule. You have to be more vigorous with the way you approach your daily habits. You kind of slow down. You slow down and think more. You do more self reflection on your future, your dreams, your purpose, the people who you love, the people who are in your circle, the companies you work with, the people you give your time to. It really makes you think. And for some reason, when you're back in your hometown, you have a lot of distractions. You have a lot of reasons to just not worry about anything at all. It's all going well. Your mom is happy, dad is happy, your family is happy. They're fulfilled. They're happy you see them. Like they're not struggling, going to schools, going to colleges, going to jobs. You really like it. You're really, if it's something for me, it's like I take care of most of the finances, so I'm really fulfilled that I was able to do that. But there is something missing. When that happens, you feel like there's something missing. It's There's like this connection with yourself, your own soul. There's spiritual connection, maybe. It feels missing. No matter how much you pray, you're just not able to reflect and think and be grateful on a level that you can be when you're away from all that. And then you think that you are the one who have made it possible. So there's a guy jogging, nice. And you are the one who have made it possible, who I don't see a single 19, 18, 20 years old guy in my hometown or even my city, even my entire like country. I see very few who are doing that and who have come from really humble beginnings. That is something I'm really proud of, and that fuels me. And that's something I really became aware when I came here. nobody, nobody would make me unable to do this. For me, it's a big thing, right? It's not a small thing. Going to a different country all by yourself, self-funded, the flights, the tickets, literally everything. I wouldn't have imagined this, but I made it possible. So kind of makes you want to believe in yourself more, that the next goals that you have, they're definitely achievable. They're not like some unachievable goals that you're just dreaming about. They're possible. You know, if you really focus and really think and really put in the work, put in the action, consciously or unconsciously, you are going to get there. Regardless of if you like the work, you don't like the work, you feel fulfilled or you don't. Everything happens for a reason. And if you're not making money right now, or if you're in Pakistan struggling like paycheck to paycheck, your parents are struggling, there is a reason. God is giving you a sign that you either have to show up, you have to push yourself, you have to man up and do the things that you have to do to be able to take care of the things that are going in your family's life. You do it online, you do it offline. There's more billionaires offline than there's millionaires online. So that shouldn't be your reason that you can't do anything online, offline. If you don't know English, if you feel like it's not really possible to learn, try something in your own language. There's a lot of millionaires in Pakistan who can only speak Urdu. They have started with like some stalls. They now have big personal brands. They have big chain of restaurants. Some people have big chain of stores. Some people have pharmacies. Some people are really good athletes. Some people are coaches, consultants. Some people are in the government. There's a lot. Some people are doctors. So you don't really have an excuse that there's no opportunity in our country. That's something I've realized as well, that people here think the same way. For some reason, they feel like this is a shit country. And I'm surprised that why the hell do they feel that way? And then I asked them, I tried to understand why they feel that way. And it's like they have their own issues. They have guys who are over 14 have to go to army if they're not going to go through the university or college system. So that's a big thing. Like if you don't have the option to choose, that you can drop out and then go do something on your own. If you don't have that option, that's like a privilege in itself. That's not something that happens in Pakistan. We're free. There is autonomy, there's freedom, there's people who care about each other, there's people who are connected in a way deeper level than people here, or let's say in other countries. I'm not sure about other countries, but even here, the family aspect is so good in Pakistan, in our home country, in our culture. It's insane. It makes you want to be grateful. And these people have no issues with their normal day-to-day lives. They don't have any issues with making minimum wage and paying their bills. There may be people who are really struggling. I'm not saying that there's people who are not struggling, but they're way less than people in our country. There are people who are working for $50 a month. They're working their asses off, for $50 a month, which is insane, right? It's not that $50 is a lot of money in Pakistan. It's shit there as well. But people are struggling and living, and still some people are really fulfilled with their life. And that makes me really, really reflect on things and the meaning of life, the meaning of family, the meaning of having dreams and aspirations, the meaning of doing something that that the world will remember when you die, the meaning of life, why are we even here? You know, why are we even alive? The meaning of family, the meaning of traveling, the meaning of people you pursue. It's insane. It's insane. Highly recommended, guys. And when it comes to sales and the coaching side of things for all the setters watching my videos, I have started partnered with Chris Kavanagh. You know, I'm managing the school community appointment setting, and I'm kind of training a few setters on the side. I'm applying for good roles. If you guys have good roles, like 3 million a month, 2 million a month roles, please message me. I'll be happy to see, you know, if I can pass. And yeah, I've started coaching calls. So you can join Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12 a.m. Baku time, 1 a.m. Pakistani time. You can show up and we can try to kind of coach you. So you can go to school.com, skool.com, search up appointment setting. You'll see a green logo with a guy named Chris Kavanagh, and then you can go to the calendars. It's a free group. No, it's not paid. Free group. Go to the classrooms or go to the calendars. Look at the calendar. Click on the invite. Add it to your calendar, and you know, show up to the calls, and we'll see what I can do for you. They're really open ended. So whatever you guys are going through, whatever you're struggling with when it comes to sales, hiring, getting hired, making yourself better with role plays, reviewing some calls. We'll do all of that. And yeah, that's all, guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed you hope you learned anything. Hope you enjoyed the view. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, have a great one. Peace out.